Hey guys, Kenny here. I wanted to talk about the pets that I've had through the years to all the way to the two that we have now. I think it was what we started out having was a basset hound named Quaker, and that was really fun. That was during the 80s when and she used to love pulling my shoestrings and pulling me away, and I used to roll at her in this little radio flyer wagon, or this little red wagon, so I would roll after her. That was fun. We had a basset hound. There was a rabbit that my brother really didn't like. We had 3 or 4 little hermit crabs. We had a orange guinea pig. Oh, no. There was a guinea pig we had back in the 80s called Rex Pig. Oh, Robo Pig. I'm sorry, Robo Pig. Because RoboCop was out at that time. And then we got a little orange guinea pig, and we called it Rex. And that was when we had it, I think, when we lived in Waxahachie to when we lived at Buckner. And then and there was a dog, a little Schnauzer that we had in Waxahachie right here, and its name was Shanna. This was a cutie. She used to love laying down and watching movies and TV with me. The one laying on top here. I think the one down here is a dog that Brian used to have. My brother used to have. And we had, then we got a brown guinea pig named CD, Chocolate Drop. We called it CD, and that meant chocolate drop. And then we got another dog. We thought was a Bouvier, but she really wasn't. But its name was Joplin. Right here. Joplin right here. This was taken in 2001, so I was already in college for almost a year by the time she was put down. I think she was put down back in March or April 2001. And I'm sitting here wearing my senior high school ring, which I tried to find desperately to show tonight, but I couldn't find it. Then she had to be put down because she was getting old. And then we don't have a picture of her, but I have a bunch of videos about her on here of a Bouvier de Flanders dog that we had named Lucy. She was a big, gray, massive Bouvier dog. And she was sweet from 2001 until 2003, when something switched in her head, in her brain, and then she became almost vicious. She wouldn't let anyone pet her or play with her. I was almost the only one who could actually pet her, because if you try to pet her, she would snap at you. Not bite you, but just kind of move her head and kind of growl and bite. And she had to be put down back in 2005 because she was getting to be too vicious. And then it was that same year, probably in August or September, when we got another basset hound, and we named it Phoebe. And this is a good picture of her, little Phoebe laying right here. Phoebe laying there with my brother Brian. He used to love howling with her. Oh, during while she was with us, she was allergic to something because her belly was getting so raw and red, and her ears also got itchy. So she kept rubbing her ears on the floor, and I think rubbing her butt on the floor. She also actually used to rub her belly on the floor. She was getting so, her body was doing some weird things where she was moaning and crying so much. But one of her favorite things to do, in fact I think it was her all-time favorite thing to do, was she used to lay outside in the sun, belly up. And since she was a bastard, you could count on her to not run away fast and lose her, because bastards walk slow, so you could count on them to not go very far. Or because even if they walk away, they won't run off. I mean, but she could run. She would just blip, 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 blip. Because her ears were kind of flopping the wind, and you see her fat going blip, 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 side to side, and it was very easy to get her happy and get her little motor running when you kind of clap at her and say, "Come on, come on." Then she would start beep, 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 kind of tromping over to you real fast. It was always fun seeing her do that. She loved rolling up onto her belly, and she had her paws like this, so she would lay out there, sun herself. Man, it was fun seeing her do that. And while we still had her, we got two more dogs. Bree, who we still have today, and then another one called Lacey. And she was one who threw up a lot. Anytime she would be taken for a ride, she would bleh in the car. And we had this little gate or fence for indoor play. We used to keep them in that little area a lot when they were for them to play in. And I used to get in that gate and play with them a lot. Get in that little fence and play with them a lot. And then I think Lacey left, and then we got another one called Bella, who is the latest pet that we have. Bree is this kind of gray, long, skinny dog. She's not really big, but she's long and skinny. She's gray. And Bella is a little scrawny, little short black puppy. And she's a cutie. And so that's basically it on our puppies. And our pets. But I love talking about our... Oh, another one I forgot. I think it was after we moved to Houston. We had just moved to Houston. We got this little white poodle, and we named it Nicholas. And my brother hated that little thing once it bit him. Before that, he was fine with it. But once it bit him like right here or something on the soft part of the hand. Once that happened, Brian doesn't like talking about him. And that's basically it on our pets. So I have a lot of fond memories of our pets. And I love talking about them. We had a rabbit, hermit crabs, tons of dogs, 2 guinea pigs. So I got quite a bit of footage on here on my channel about Lucy, of our big gray Bouvier. If any, you could just search my channel name in college and type in the name Lucy, Luci, and you find it there that way. So that's basically my pets, so stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.